contributes to the development of their core values of fairness, integrity, honesty, and respect. These values are an integral part of a competitive yet positive game environment. Calvin, the MIAA, and the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by its student athletes, coaches, and spectators. Profanity, racist, or sexist comments or other intimidating actions directed at student athletes, coaches, officials, or other fans is not permitted and will not be tolerated during today's game. As always, we remind you to be loud, be proud, and be positive.
Hello and welcome to Gainey Athletic Complex for a doubleheader matchup between the Knights of Calvin University and the Trine Thunder. Thank you. Coming into today's matchup, Calvin is 3-1 in the MIAA and Trine is 2-0. Trine taking Kalamazoo out in a doubleheader last week, and Calvin splitting a doubleheader in their opening doubleheader last week against Adrian, and then sweeping Kalamazoo in a doubleheader yesterday. On the season, Trine is 18-4, and Calvin is 15-9. Soon we'll be having the pregame lineups being read and the national anthem. It is a beautiful 52 and sunny day today.
Doubleheader between the Thunder from Trine University and your Calvin University Knights. Let's meet the starting lineups. First from Trine. Leading off, the second baseman, number 2, Whitney Duell. Batting second, the right fielder, number 13, Carly Trine. Batting third, the first baseman, number 19, Tyra Markham. Batting fourth, the designated player, number 23, Debbie Hill. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 25, Macy Roca. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 34, Emma Lee. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 6, Emma Byer. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 4, Keelan Wheaton. Batting ninth, the catcher, number 20, Ainsley Phillips. And in the flex spot, the pitcher, number 17, Alexis Mitron. And here are the starters for the Knights. Leading off, the designated player, number 1, Valerie Frias. Batting second, the shortstop, number 20, Aubrey Herder. Batting third, the second baseman, number 32, Emily Sweetland. Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 21, Carly Dole. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 11, Taylor Sanborn. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 22, Tori Decker. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 12, Kennedy Pepin. Batting 8th, the center fielder, number 34, Emma Walker. Batting 9th, the first baseman, number 3, Lily Gastra. And in the flex spot, the pitcher, number 15, Brooke Hunderman. At this time, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem.
All right, starting in the circle for the Knights today will be Brooke Hunderman. Hunderman coming into today with a 2.32 ERA. She's 6-5 on the season in 13 appearances. She has 66 and a third innings pitched. She's given up 57 hits and on 22 earned runs. She also has 63 strikeouts on the season. Leading off for Trine will be number 2, second baseman, Whitney Duell. Did I cut out? Did I cut out on yours?
You're good.
Okay. Okay. Trine, a historically good softball program coming into today, undefeated in MIAA play. We will see how the Knights can hold up.
Batting, Whitney Duell.
Hunderman pitched an excellent game last week against against Adrian. First pitch in there as a ball. Hunderman set. Delivers. That pitch in there, strike one. 1-1's the count. That pitch fouled away. Looked to be a little bit outside, but Duell swung and flared it over third base dugout.
Looking at try number 2, Whitney Duell, the first hitter today. She's got .37 batting average with 27 hits on the season of 73 at-bats.
This pitch popped up and just past the outstretched glove of left fielder Kennedy Pepin. She was almost able to record the first out there in foul territory, but just past her glove. So Hunderman will look to put Duell away here with the 1-2 count. That pitch high. Look to be trying to get Duel to chase on the riser there. That pitch grounded to the second baseman, Emily Sweetland, who records the first out of the game. So that brings up right fielder number 13, Carly Trine. Hunderman delivers. That pitch high and maybe a little bit outside. That pitch in there, strike one. 1-1's now the count. That pitch hit well down the left field line. Should be in there for a base hit. Trine looks rounded second looking for two, but left fielder Pepin was able to get the ball back into the infield enough, quick enough to keep Trine at first.
Now batting Tyra Mark.
So that brings up first baseman number 19, Tyra McCumb. Runner on first, one out. First pitch in there, strike. Swinging strike two. 0-2 count now. Hunderman jumping ahead early in this count. McCumb just flares that one foul to stay alive. Hunderman would love to record a second out here before facing the heart of Trine's order coming up. Off speed, McCumb fouls away as well, right down the third base line. One kind of just like fell into the zone, and last second, McCumb decided to throw her bat at it and stay alive. Just ball one outside. 1-2's now the count. One out, runner on first. And strike three called. Had McCumb standing still on that one. 2 outs now. Here, top of the first. Runner on first for number 23, Debbie Hill. Hill, the designated player today.
Debbie Hill is Trine's best hitter at a .417 batting average with 25 hits on 12 home runs on the season. So she's a impressive hitter for Trine.
And that hit just blooped over the shortstop Herder for a base hit. So now 2 on, 2 outs for number 25, Macy Rocha.
Macy Rocha.
Scoring opportunity here for Trine. Hunderman looking to squash that. Delivers strike one to Rocha. That pitch hit well up the middle into center, and center fielder Emma Lee fires it towards home, but not in time. So Trine comes around to score their first run of the game, and the runners advance to second and third on the throw. So 2-out base hit there, scores 1 for Trine. That brings up number 34, Emma Lee. Calvin's center fielder was Emma Walker. Correction there. Knights needing some strong defense here to end the inning here with 2 runners in scoring position. That pitch outside. 1-1's the count. 2 on, 2 out. That pitch popped up just past the catcher. That's Sanborn. She just wasn't able to get herself oriented in time to be able to catch that foul pop-up there. So new life here for Emma Lee. Ooh, good pitch there from Hunderman, but ump says no. Just outside. 2-2 count. 2 outs here. Hunderman looking to get out of this jam. Another foul ball here. Lee stays alive. Hunterman steps back into the circle, gets set, delivers the 2-2. Strike 3! She ends the inning there. Great strikeout there from Hunderman.
Yeah, Trine was able to get some good things there. You know, they were able to get a couple hits, but you know, Hunderman was able to maintain that stability there on the circle, and she was able to deliver in some clutch moments there to not let Trine get too much going as their offense is very impressive, as we saw there in that first inning.
Yeah, great offense from Trine there in that first inning. 3 hits, 1 run. Hunterman struck 2 out, and we are on to the bottom of the first. All right, here we are in the bottom of the first inning. Trine leading 1-0. Able to jump out there to a quick lead. Alexis Miction is on the mound for the Thunder. Miction with a 1.13 ERA and a 9-1 record in 10 starts. So, great pitcher for Trine. She delivers first pitch outside. Her opponent's batting average on the season is 1.5 or 155. Pitch is in there for a strike.
Frias, one of Calvin's talented hitters, a .347 batting average with 26 hits on the season, leading Calvin. So we'll see what she's able to do here against Mitchin.
That pitch outside on Frias. Frias, the designated player today. Often finds herself in that role. Say quick and, as Leo mentioned, steady bat at the top of the order for the Knights. But 2-2 count here. Mitchin gets set. She delivers. Well, outside fastball there. Gets Frias swinging and strike 3. There's first out of the inning.
That was a nice pitch there by Mitchin. Kind of looked like it was going to the middle, curved out to the outside at the last second, caught Frias swinging.
Yeah, that was a well-pitched at-bat there from Mitchin. That brings up number 20, Aubrey Herder for the Knights. First pitch swinging, foul ball back into the backstop there. So 0-1 count now. I'm having a chat with Herder here. Maybe some blood on her arm, or not entirely sure what's going on, but we'll wait and find out. We'll delay and play here early in the bottom of the first inning. Oh. She's set now. Steps back into the box. Mitchin back in the circle. Another foul into the backstop. 0-2 count now. Herder looking like she's trying to time Mitchin up now. That pitch high and outside. Mitchin possibly trying to get Herder to chase on that one. The 1-2 pitch now. Another foul into the backstop. Herder seems to be having a little difficulty catching up with Mitchin's fastball here. Early in this game, we can definitely see why Mitchin has such a good performance on the season, as she has really been pitching well to these Calvin batters. A hard-throwing, right-handed pitcher. One and two count. And swinging strike 3. So 2 up, 2 down for the Thunder.
Mitchin did a great job in that at bat, working the at bat out, kind of throwing some different things that hurt her, and then she was able to catch her on the last one there. But good job by Mitchin there in the first 2 at-bats for Calvin.
Yeah, that brings up number 32, Emily Sweetland, the second baseman for the Knights. First pitch swinging. See if Sweetland can get something started here for the Knights with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Knights trailing 1-0. That pitch high. 1-2 now. Or, sorry, 1-1 now. Mitchin delivers. Called strike there. 1-2 now. That pitch catching the bottom inside corner there. Mitchin delivers the 1-2. Swinging strike 3. Great pitch there from Mitchin to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Trine. With 3 strikeouts there from Mitchin. So great pitching performance so far from Mitchin this game.
Both pitchers did a really good job that first at bat. You know, Trine was able to get a few things going against Hunterman. A couple hits there, and they scored obviously. But you know, Calvin, it'll be important to see if they can make some good contact. Try to get on base, especially with their hitters like Carly Dole and Sanborn, seeing if they can get stuff against Mitchin.
Yeah. The Knights will really be looking to get something started next inning with at least getting some balls in play, and we'll see what that leads to. Bats on balls always leads to good things for the offense. But we are coming up on the top of the second inning here. Hunterman's still on the mound for the Knights. We have number 6, Emma Beyer, leading off the inning for the Thunder. Hunterman was able to fight through a little adversity in the first inning, giving up 3 hits, but limiting the Thunder to just 1 run and stranding 2 runners on second and third.
Beyer here for Trine with a .308 batting average and 16 hits on 52 at-bats on the season.
Yeah, Beyer coming in on pretty good hitting clip, and so we will see how Hunterman is able to attack her here. Second pitch fouled away there, brings the count to 1-1. Hunterman delivers the 1-1. That pitch is popped up high, heading towards shallow left. It's caught by the shortstop. That is Aubrey Herder. And the first out of the inning is recorded. So, no on, 1 out here, top of the second. That brings up number 4, Keelan Wheaton. First pitch, check swing, did not go. So ball 1. Hunterman delivers the 1-0. That pitch in there for strike 1. 1-1's now the count. Hunterman delivers. That pitch fouled up and away. Hunterman steps back into the circle. Delivers the 1-2. Oh, very close pitch there. Just missed high. 2-2 now the count. Catcher Sanborn tried to frame it down to get the ump's call, but ump said no. That pitch in there, hit hard into the wall in left center, and that's Wheaton in there for a double. Stand-up double. So great piece of hitting there from Wheaton, able to connect with that off-speed from Hunderman and hit it well right up to the wall. That brings up Ainsley Phillips, number 20, here with 1 out in the top of the second inning. First pitch inside on Phillips. That pitch outside. 2-0 now, so hitters count. Hunderman needs to be careful here. That pitch comes in there, top of the zone. Strike one. 2-1's the count. Hunderman looking to work her way back in. That pitch high, 3-1. Another hitter's count. Hunderman really needs to be careful with that runner on second here. Strike 2 to Phillips. Thought that one might have been a little low, but umpire said it got the bottom corner of the zone there. So full count, huge pitch coming in here from Hunderman. And walked her outside, and Phillips steals third on the delay. When Sanborn was throwing it back to Hunderman, Phillips took off for third and made it in there safely. So runners on first and third now. Here, top of the second. Still just 1 out. And that brings up the top of the order for Trine. Number 2, Whitney Duell.
You know, Trine's been shown to be pretty aggressive here early. You know, they've taken a lot of chances on some pitchers that have been able to give them some opportunities here, and as we saw, they're able to steal third base there for a runner in scoring position for the Thunder. So we'll see what Hunderman can do to be able to try to keep this Calvin team from getting too far down.
Yeah, Coach Becky Hilgert headed out there to the mound to talked to her players, met at the mound, or the circle, sorry. Try to calm her pitcher down and make sure her infield is very focused here for this crucial situation. Duell shows bunt, pulls back, but
there's another steal there by Trine.
Yep, Phillips able to steal second. So runners on second and third now. Still just 1 out. So every pitch here crucial for Hunderman. That pitch flared into left field. Gets down. Left fielder Pepin able to get the ball in quickly to hold runner Phillips at third. But 1 run was still able to come in and score. So 2-0 now. And Duell on first. And Phillips on third for Trine up to bat. And now first pitch strike on Trine. Dual stealing second there. Kelvin paying no attention, not wanting to risk giving up a run. That pitch low, 1-1 now. That pitch high, 2-1 now. That pitch low, 3-1 now. Hunterman looking to avoid loading the bases here. There's strike two, so full count now. Big pitch here from Hunterman. That pitch fouled away. Trine stays alive. Hunterman gets set and delivers. Pitch fouled high and out. Good bat here from Carly Trine. Trine, the right fielder. Out of Kokomo, Indiana. Attended Kokomo High School. And strike three. Trine thought she had walked, but ump just rung her up. And so 2 outs here. Huge pitch there from Hunterman. Avoided loading the bases there, but 2 outs here. Runners on second and third.
Great job by Hunterman. You know, she got a little bit low in the count and then was able to catch herself back up and get that strikeout.
Yeah, huge at-bat there for huge pitching count there for Hunterman. Just battling back from being down 3-1 and with runners on second and third as well. So confident pitching there from Hunterman. But good at-bat from Trine as well. Following some away with 2 strikes and staying alive, but then eventually watching strike 3 go by. So 1-1 count now on Tyra Markham. A pitch outside. That pitch fouled up over the press box. Two count. Be huge for Hunterman to end this inning here. She's given up 1 run so far, but there are runners on second and third currently. That pitch, a little bloop, and spins foul. Big foul ball there for the Knights. That surely would have been an infield hit, scoring at least 1 run if that had not spun foul.
Good eye by the infield there to be able to see that was going to be able to go foul.
Yeah, huge play there by just letting that go foul, because It didn't land very close to the foul line, but it had a ton of spin on it and spun its way foul. And the Knights still alive this inning. So that pitch fouled away as well. Hunterman looking to finish the inning here. 2-2 count. 2 outs. That one grounded towards first. And Calvin first baseman, Lily Gastra, is able to end the inning. So another pinch for Hunterman, but she's able to battle again, only giving up 1 run once again, stranding runners on second and third base.
It's a great job by Calvin there. You know, there was a runner on second and third with only 1 out left earlier in that inning, and then they were able to keep Trine there. They weren't able to let him get anything else. You know, Hunterman had a big strikeout there, and then a great play by Gastra at first base. But we'll see what Calvin can do here with Carly Dole up first, Calvin's best hitter, so we'll see what she's able to do against Mitchin.
Yeah, this will be a huge inning for the Knights as they weren't able to get anything going offensively in that first inning with 3 strikeouts by Mitchin in that first inning. So, and the Trine bats have been on fire to start. Hunterman able to limit their run total to just 2, but already giving up 5 hits. So the Knights need to get something going because all the momentum is with Trine right now, but if Kelvin can get some offensive momentum, that hopefully will turn into some defensive momentum as well. So starting this inning will be third baseman, number 21, Carly Dole. As Leo mentioned, she leads the team in batting percentage, batting .397. To go along with that, she has 1 home run and 8 doubles.
And she gets on base almost 50% of the time, so we'll see if she's able to do that here.
Confident swing on first pitch there. She really looked like she was trying to attack Mitchin on that first pitch. But she fouled it back into the backstop. No lack of confidence with Dole. That pitch hit into shallow left field. Easily grabbed by, right field. Easily grabbed by right fielder, number 13, Carly Trine. So, caught a barrel on it, but wasn't able to place it where the fielders weren't. But, regardless, still a bat on the ball. So, that brings up number 11, Taylor Sanborn, the catcher. First pitch catches the outer half of the zone for strike 1. Good pitch there. Second pitch swinging. Strike 2. So Sanborn looking to fight back now from 0-2.
Sanborn, another one of Calvin's big hitters with a .355 batting average and 21 RBIs leading Calvin.
That pitch outside. One and 2 on the count. Sanborn looking to fight here with 2 strikes. That pitch fouled away, back into the umpire's mask. Seems to be all right. Trine catcher Ainsley Phillips walking the ball out to the mound to give the ump a little time to gain his composure. 1 and 2 count still here. That pitch low and away. 2-2 now. Sanborn doing a good job of fighting back after starting the count 0-2. Swinging strike 3 there. Great pitch there from Mixon on the outer half. Sanborn just wasn't able to connect with it. And that brings up number 22 right fielder, Tori Decker.
Now batting.
Mitch has done a good job on that pitch all day. You know, she kind of has that curve change-up kind of pitch that kind of loops kind of out to the outside at the last second that has caught a lot of Calvin's batters today.
Yeah, it really has caught quite a few of the batters off guard after her hard-thrown fastball. That off-speed has really been a good change of pace for Mitchin. But Decker here starting down 0-1. Oh, and 2 now after she fouls that one into the backstop. Decker being aggressive, though. Mixon has really been attacking the Kelvin batters. 4 strikeouts already through 5 batters. That one fouled away as well. Kelvin here wearing the maroon jerseys and black pants, while Trine wearing gray jerseys and gray pants as well. That pitch high and away. Looked like she may have been trying to get Decker to chase on that one. 1-2 now. Never want to give a batter something good to hit with an 0-2 count, so just being careful there. That pitch grounded weakly to Mixon at in the circle there, and Mixon able to fire it over to first and records the 3rd out of the inning. So that brings us to the end of the 2nd inning. The Knights trail the Thunder 2-0. Trine with 5 hits so far. The Knights still unable to record a hit. We are on to the top of the 3rd. We will see you then on the Calvin Sports Network.
Now batting, Debbie Hill.
Here we are in the top of the 3rd inning. The Knights trailing the Thunder 2-0. Batting first for the Thunder is number 23, Debbie Hill. Hill, the designated player today, batting cleanup for the Thunder. Hill with a base hit in her first at-bat.
Hill, as we said earlier, is Trine's best hitter with a pretty impressive stat here. 12 home runs here through 22 games on the season. So about a home run per every 2 games is about what Hill's clip is. So some impressive stuff there from her.
Yeah, that is some really impressive hitting from Hill, as Trine as a team has, wow, they have 32 home runs, but Hill having 12 of them. Tyler McCarm not too much further behind with 9. Then a few scattered throughout the lineup. Kelvin on the year, however, has 4 home runs as a team, but they have also only given up 3. So their pitchers have done a good job of keeping the home runs away. But full count here on Hill. And she walked her. That one was inside. So, runner on first. Nobody out. Trine third base coach having a talk with the umpire. Oh, looks to be a pinch runner here for Trine. It's number 12. Maddie Cortez. Cortez, a freshman out of Mahomet, Illinois, attending Mahomet Seymour High School. That brings up number 25, Macy Roca.
Macy Roca.
Roca 1 for 1 on the day, was able to get on base last time, so good start for her on the day.
Roca also with an RBI. RBI in that first inning. Shows bunt there, pulls back. Pinch runner Cortez had a big secondary lead there. Sanborn thought about throwing back over to first, but thought better of it.
It's a nice pitch by Hunderman, excuse me. Go inside low. Strike.
Yep, 1-2 on the count now. Hunderman looking to maybe paint the corner here or catch Roca swinging. And she does swing and grounds that one through the infield into left field for a base hit. Cortez makes her way to second base, and runners on first and second. Nobody out.
A little bit of an unfortunate bounce there on the hit by Roca. It was going for Herder at shortstop, but it kind of bounced a little bit and caught the gap between Dole and Herder and able to get a single for Roca.
Yeah, caught a little piece of uneven ground there and bounced awkwardly away from Herder there. Nothing she could do, but also a well-hit ball there from Roca. But that brings up number 34, Emma Lee. Two-0 count now. Sanborn wanting to talk with her pitcher here. Try to calm her down a little bit. After Trine has jumped on her early in this inning with getting runners on first and second pretty quickly. Hunterman steps back into the circle. That pitch inside, but fouled away by Lee. It's a good off speed there from Hunderman. That pitch blooped up. Second baseman Sweetland camped under it and records the first out of the inning. So 1 out, runners on first and second here for number 6, Emma Byer. That pitch high. One and one, now is the count. Byer flew out in her first at bat. That pitch high, 2-1 now. That pitch low, 3-1 now. Hunterman looking to avoid loading the bases here. Hunterman has done a good job so far of pitching this game with runners on base, stranding 4 runners already in just 2 innings. But walked Byer there. That loads the bases for number 4, Keelan Wheaton.
Now batting,
Wheaton had a big double last time she was at bat. I was able to bring in a run, I believe.
Yes, it did. She also had a stolen base after that, but she did get stranded at third base. First pitch swinging, fouled away. That pitch inside. The Knights could really use a double play ball here to end the inning, but honestly, any out would be pretty huge for them to try to, on their way to trying to get out of this jam with the bases loaded. That one fouled away. 1-2 now, so Hunterman is ahead in this count. Hunterman steps back into the circle and delivers. That pitch inside, keeping Wheaton off the plate a little bit. 2-2's now the count. Just delivered, fouled away. Wheaton just got a piece of that one to stay alive. Kind of just threw her bat at it. Great piece of pitching there from Hunterman. It's been a well-pitched at bat so far for Hunterman. See if she can finish Wheaton here. Another great piece of hitting there from Wheaton to just throw her bat at it again and just stay alive here with 2 strikes. Good battle here between Wheaton and Hunterman. All this while the bases are loaded. That pitch is hit high towards left, and that is caught by Pepin and relayed towards home. And the double play. Great piece of fielding there from Pepin in left, catching it and then firing it home to get the tagging runner before she could score. And the Knights once again playing great defense with runners on base, not holding the Thunder to no runs that inning while the bases were loaded.
I think the key for Calvin here in this game, obviously get their offense rolling, but I think something else that's going to be important is starting off innings well defensively. They've gotten down a little bit. They've been able to recover themselves, at the end of both of those the last 2 innings. with a couple runners in scoring position, and they were able to hold them. But starting the inning, not letting Trine get really much is going to be important for Calvin if they want to, you know, cut this lead a little bit and then be able to take this lead a little bit.
Yeah.
Themselves.
Yeah, the Knights really need to get something going offensively. Still don't have a hit on the game, and believe, and Michigan has 4 strikeouts on the game so far, and just 2 innings. So the Knights need to get something rolling, and hopefully they can get something going offensively, and have that lead to something going defensively. But starting off the inning for the Knights is the star of that last inning defensively, Kennedy Pepin, the left fielder with the big catch and relay in there for the double play there to end the inning. First pitch swinging foul ball. Pepin steps back into the box. That pitch outside, but Pepin swings and misses. So 0-2 now. It's a good pitch there from Michigan. Michigan has really had the Knights hitters where she's wanted them so far today, catching a lot of them in early 0-2 counts or 1-2 counts, and forcing them into uncomfortable situations. That pitch outside, though. Some of the Trine fans not happy with the call. That pitch swinging strike 3. So there's out number 1 here in this 3rd inning. Bottom of the 3rd, Knights down 2-0 to the Trine Thunder. That brings up number 34, Emma Walker. Walker, the center fielder today. First pitch strike. Walker at the back of the box. Swinging strike 2 there, and Walker is down 0-2. Michigan has just had her way with the Kelvin batters so far this game. That pitch high, 1-2 now. Nice looking to get something started here. With 1 out, the bottom of the 3rd. Trailing Trine 2-0. Swinging strike 3 there. And 2 outs now. That brings up number 3, Lily Gastra. Gastra, the first baseman today. Gastra pops it up towards second base. And that is caught by the second baseman, Whitney Duell. So 3 up, 3 down once again for the Thunder. Michigan pitching an excellent game. And we are off to the top of the 4th inning here on the Kelvin Sports Network. All right, we are back here in the top of the fourth inning.
Ainsley Phillips.
Starting off the inning for the Thunder is number 20, Ainsley Phillips. Phillips with a walk in her first at bat. Also had a stolen base in there. Pops this one up just over the backstop. Sanborn running, seeing if she could get that one, but had to stop at the backstop there as ball made it just over. So, a 1 count. That pitch high and outside, 1-1 now. That pitch high, or fouled away though, up over the backstop. 2-0, 0-2 now. That pitch hit well, rolls to the wall. Phillips running into second, and a stand-up double there for Ainsley Phillips to start off this fourth inning. So another good piece of hitting from the Thunder.
Thunder just seem to really be making some good contact against Hunterman. You know, getting some good cuts there. They've been able to get a few doubles in this game already so far. So
yeah, they've
good
really
job by the Thunder.
They've really been able to find barrels on the get them barrels on the balls and just let the rest happen. And Knights have been able to make a few good plays out in the field. That's why Thunder still only have just 2 runs, but the Knights need to stay playing well defensively in order to slow this Thunder offense. That pitch is high on Whitney Duell, the second baseman. Duell 1 for 2 on the game. Also has an RBI. Duell showing bunt, but pulling back. 2-1 now. Duell stepping back into the batter's box now. Hunterman delivers. That one grounded sharply towards second. Sweetland able to make the play. Phillips able to make her way towards third there. So runner on third, 1 out for Carly Trine. Trine, the right fielder. Trine is 1 for 2 on the game with 1 run scored so far. That pitch low. Strike 1 on Trine. 1-1 count, 1 out, runner on third. Kelvin looking to avoid anything to the outfield here. Though they were able to capitalize on trying to tag up last inning and secure a double play to end last inning when the bases were loaded with 1 out. About 1-2 count here. 1 out. Close pitch outside. 2-2 now. That pitch fouled away. Trine able to stay alive on that one. Fighting here with 2 strikes. That pitch low. Trine looked at trying to chase after it, but thought better of it. Was able to hold back. Full count now, 1 out. Phillips standing on third base. And Trine able to secure the walk there. So runners on first and third here, 1 out. Be watching Trine to see if she goes. Looks like we have another pinch runner coming in here for the Thunder. Number 45. That is Mila Stepanovich out of Munster, Indiana, Munster High School. She's a freshman.
Pinch running, Mila Stepanovich.
That brings up Tyra McCum. McCum 0 for 2 on the game, but an excellent hitter nonetheless. First pitch in there for a strike on McCum. Runner went, so second and third now. Sanborn tried to catch Phillips sleeping over there at third base, but Phillips was able to easily get back to third. 1-1 count now. A pitch fouled up and away. 1-2 count now. That pitch just high. Nice rising pitch there from Hunderman. 2-2 count. And swinging strike 3. Big pitch there from Hunderman. Hunderman all game has been able to really dial her pitching in, especially with that when runners are on second and third base. That brings up number 23, Debbie Hill, the designated player. Hill with 1 hit today and a walk as well.
Now batting, Debbie Hill.
First pitch in there for a strike on Hill. That pitch outside. Hunterman gets set and delivers. Great pitch on the inner half there from Hunterman. Freezing Hill, bringing the count to 1-2 now. Hunterman looking to end this inning here. And swinging strike 3. Great pitching there from Brooke Hunderman to end the Thunder rally and come out of the inning unscathed. So we're off to the bottom of the 4th. The Knights still down just 2-0.
Calvin again for the 3rd inning in a row, kind of got down a little bit, and then we're able to use their defensive prowess to be able to keep Trine from getting anything going. So good job by them, especially against, you know, Debbie Hill, who's Trine's best hitter, you know, according to the stats. But yeah, good job by Hunderman and the defense of Calvin. We'll see if they can get something going here on offense against a very talented Trine pitcher in Mitchin.
Yeah, we are off to the bottom of the 4th inning on the Kelvin Sports Network. All right, we are back here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Kelvin up, or Trine leading the Knights 2-0. Batting for the Knights is number 1, Valerie Frias. Slap hit there from Frias. Gets through the outstretched glove of number 25, Macy Roca, the third baseman there.
It's a huge hit for Calvin. You know, that's I think their first hit of the game.
Yeah, that's their first base runner of the game.
So we'll see if they're able to build off this and get some momentum rolling.
Yeah, it looks like we got a pinch runner here for the Knights. That would be number 4, Lauren Wright. Wright, a freshman out of Door, Michigan, attended Wayland High School. That brings up number 20, Aubrey Herder. We'll see if this second time through the lineup, the Knights are able to time up mix in a little bit better than they were that first inning, or first time through the lineup. Herder lays a bunt down and is able to move the runner over. So, good piece of team playing there from Herder, getting the runner in scoring position. And now that brings up Emily Sweetland.
Both of these two first at-bats for Calvin have been a little bit different than they had before. You know, they kind of threw a bunt there by Herder and then a slap hit by Frias. So trying to change it up a little bit on Mitchin might be the key here for Calvin.
Yeah, as we talked about earlier, Calvin's not exactly the biggest power hitting team in the world, but they are able to get on base at a pretty high percentage and move runners, and that's what we've seen this inning so far. As we got a runner on base and played a little small ball to get her over to second. And Trine, well, they've got lots of runners on base. They haven't been moving their runners very well, so we'll see if Calvin can use a little bit of their different strategy to take advantage. All right, that one popped into shallow right and falls. And so base hit there from Sweetland, just past the outstretched glove of right fielder Carly Trine. That puts who's
Right.
Wright on third and Sweetland on first. And that brings up number 21, Carly Dole.
Here we go. You know, as we just said, as Frias got that first hit, kind of building off that, seeing one person get on base kind of helps some momentum a little bit. And now all of a sudden we got runners on first and third for Calvin, with Carly Dole at the plate for the Knights.
Yeah, and big opportunity here for the Knights. And Sage Mohan, number 5, is pinch running here for Emily Sweetland as well. So the Knights really looking to try to take advantage of these runners on base this inning. Dole shows bunt, but pulls back. Trine tries to get Wright to come in on the fake throw down to second, but Wright stays at third. So runners on second and third now for Dole. So big opportunity here for the Knights with runners on second and third with just one out. And they're in the heart of their order currently with Carly Dole up. Dole up and Taylor Sanborn on deck. Mixon delivers. Dole swings through that one. Strike two. 0-2 count now. The Knights really have a new sense of energy this inning. I wonder if head coach Becky Hilger gave them a stern talking to in that last half inning and encouraged them to really attack Mixon this inning. Dole fouled that one away. Stay alive. Mixon gets set. Delivers that one away. Dole waiting the 1-2 pitch from Mixon. Fouls that one away. Barely staying alive there. Good piece of hitting, though. Another good piece of pitching as well from Mixon. Great battle here. Mixon dries off her hand with a little dirt. And a swinging strike three there. Big pitch there from Mixon. Dole chasing at that high rising fastball there. That brings up number 11, Taylor Sanborn. Big at bat here for the Knights.
Taylor Sanborn.
Knights could really use a base hit here. Knights down 2-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. Runners on second and third though, 2 outs.
You know, even getting one of these runners to score will be big for the Knights.
Yeah, even just cutting that lead in half would be huge.
Absolutely.
That pitch outside. 1-1. Strike two there on Sanborn. Good pitch on the outer half. So 1-2 now is the count. Could take some good hitting here from Sanborn to battle back against Mixon. See if the Knights are able to capitalize on their 2 runners in scoring position. Ooh. She looked like she really wanted to chase after that one, but great pitch there from Mixon, but good hold off from Sanborn to not chase after that pitch just out of the zone. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth inning. Knights are down 2-0 to Trine. Swinging strike 3. Michigan gets yet another strikeout. And the Knights strand runners on second and third. So Michigan taking a little bit out of Hunderman's playbook there with pitching well with runners on second and third. So the Knights are unable to capitalize and are still trailing 2-0 here, heading into the top of the fifth inning. We will see you there on the Kelvin Sports Network. We are back here on the Kelvin Sports Network. Top of the fifth inning. The Trine Thunder lead the Kelvin Knights 2-0. The Knights are lucky that it is not a bigger lead, however, as Trine has stranded 8 runners on base in just 4 innings so far. The Knights did strand 2 runners of their own last inning, leaving runners on second and third. First batter of the inning, that was Roca, had a solid base hit into left field. That brings up number 34, Emma Lee.
You know, while Calvin wasn't really able to score at all there, they were able to kind of break in on Mitch in there and get some things going. So we'll see if that's able to help them here in the last couple innings.
Yeah, that was huge for the Knights to be able to get those 2 runners on base that inning and kind of break Michigan in a way they hadn't been able to get to her all day. As Lee lays a bunt down there, and it's a bunt for a base hit with Roca making her way to second base there. So Trine getting 2 runners on early in this 5th inning. But yeah, as we were just talking about, the Knights hadn't been able to do anything against Michigan until last inning, where they were able to get 2 quick base runners. Weren't ultimately able to capitalize, but it's big for their confidence going into the rest of this game. And that is bunted by Byer, caught by first baseman Gastra, and that's the first out of the inning.
Trying, going on bunts here a couple times early in this 5th inning. And Calvin's been able to play good defense there, anticipating the bunt be close, up shallower in the infield, and Gastro is able to get that catch for the first out.
Yeah, and that brings up here Keelan Wheaton. Wheaton with the big double in her first at bat. Ended up scoring a run later on. One of Trine's 2 runs. Wheaton showing bunt, pulling back and slapping a hit out. That is caught by a left fielder, Pepin, and we have 2 away. So some quick at-bats so far this inning. Nobody going very far into the counts. First 2 quick hits, and now 2 quick outs. So 2 outs, runners on first and second, top of the 5th inning. That pitch high and away on Phillips. Phillips is 1 for 1 with a double and a walk as well. That one fouled away. Hunterman delivers. That one popped up high, close to the backstop. Oh, that was just past the backstop fence. Sanborn really wanted that one, but unable to get there because of the fence. But 1-2 count now. Big opportunity here for Hunterman to get out of this inning quickly. And strike 3. So after 2 quick base hits from the Thunder, Hunterman fires back with 3 quick outs to keep the Thunder from scoring yet again.
Great job by Hunterman. You know, each inning she's been able to deliver a key strikeout at a big time, and we just saw one there again from her.
Yeah, so after Trine scored 2 or 1 run each in the first 2 innings, they've been held to at their 2-0 lead since then, with leaving 2 runners on base every single inning, with a total of 10 runners left on base this game. That is not what you want to see from the Thunder, but if you're the Knights, that is exactly what you want to see, at least if you're giving those runners up on base. But see if the Knights can fight back and get a little offense of their own this inning. And, yeah. Leading off for the Knights this inning will be Tori Decker, number 22, the right fielder. Decker grounded out in her first at-bat.
Now batting, Tori Decker.
Decker will be facing Mixon yet again. Mixon with 8 strikeouts so far on the game. First pitch swinging foul ball. Back into the backstop. Decker settles in. Awaits the pitch from Mixon. Watches that one low. 1-1's the count. The Knights hoping to carry their momentum that they gained last inning into this inning. Strike 2 on Decker. Knights just 2 hits on the game so far through 4 innings. Both of those hits coming last inning. Another foul ball from Decker. Stays alive. Mixon has really been doing a good job of keeping the Knights batters uncomfortable, whether she's throwing her hard fastball or changing it up with an off-speed. There's one of those off-speed pitches. Ended up in the dirt, and Decker was able to hold off, but Knights have never really been able to settle in and get barrels on balls. So, but 2-2 count here on Decker. Another foul ball. Decker looking to time Mixon up. Mixon getting the sign from a catcher. Delivers. Yeah, another foul ball. Great at bat here from Decker. Decker settles back in. Waits the 2-2 pitch from Mitchell. Hits that one hard, but another foul ball. That one down to the left field line.
Okay, so the next one will be the ninth, correct? Okay.
This pitch, the 9th pitch of the at-bat. So, very long at-bat between Mixon and Decker. Decker pops that one up, shallow left field. Second baseman, Duel, makes her way over. Is able to make the play. So, good at-bat there from Decker, but she was unable to secure a hit or a walk there. But that brings up number 12, Kennedy Pepin. Pepin choked up on the bat. Fouls that one away. Pepin settles back in for awaiting the 0-1. That pitch high. One and one now, one out. Bottom of the 5th inning. Knights trail the Thunder 2-0. That pitch fouled into the backstop. 1-2 now. Now Mixon will be searching here for her 9th strikeout of the game. Pepin will be looking to ensure that doesn't happen. And great pitch there. Gets Pepin chasing. Kind of off-speed pitch in the dirt that buckled Pepin's knees.
Now batting Emma Walker.
That brings up number 34, Emma Walker. Walker, the center fielder. Struck out in her first at-bat. First pitch swinging strike. Oh, 1, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 5th inning. 1-1 now. Strike 2 delivered there to Walker. 1-2's now the count. Very, very familiar situation here for Mixon today. Has been ahead in a majority of the counts. That pitch just outside. Walker able to hold off of it. Walker settles back in, ready for the 2-2. See if she can spark something here for the Knights with 2 outs. That pitch high, full count now. Mixon gets set and delivers. That one fouled away. Walker does a good job of staying alive there. Mixon gets set and delivers. One fouled away. Great job of staying alive there again by Walker. Great at bat here. We'll see if it pays off. Pops that one up. It's foul. Bounces off the top of the backstop. So, new life here once again for Walker. Nice long at bat for Walker. Couple long at bats this inning. First with Decker with the 9 or 10 pitch at bat, and here with Walker with getting close to that number as well. And called strike 3 on Walker. Was right at the bottom of the zone there. She thought she got walked, but the ump rung her up. So we are off to the top of the 6th inning where the Knights are trailing 2-0 to the Trine Thunder. We will see you in the top of the 6th on the Calvin Sports Network. We're back here on the Calvin Sports Network. Top of the 6th inning, the Knights of Calvin University trail the Thunder of Trine University. First pitch here this inning is swung on by Whitney Duell and is popped in the air towards center. Play made by Emma Walker. That brings up number 13, Carly Trine. Good quick out there for Hunderman. Well-pitched game so far from Hunderman. Only giving up 2 runs. Hasn't been without adversity, however. Giving up 9 hits so far. But she has done a great job of keeping, of stranding runners. And that pitch is hit hard and high towards center field. Another play made by Emma Walker. So 2 quick outs there from the Knights.
So we were talking about earlier, Calvin, good start here early on defense. That's going to be key for them to be able to get back onto the offensive side.
Yeah.
Getting to the at-bats and trying to continue to break into Mitchin a little bit.
Yeah, the Knights' offense has just not been able to crack Mitchin's code so far today. Had a little bit of life there in the bottom of the 4th, but with runners on second and third, but those have been the only 2 hits and base runners that the Knights have been able to get today. So we'll see what the Knights are able to do. There's a strike there from Hunderman. 1-1 count here on Markham. Hunderman seeming to settle in a little bit this inning. That pitch outside. See if Hunterman can retire Markham and carry that momentum towards the Knights bats in the bottom half of this inning. That pitch hit well to Walker, and 3 up, 3 down. 3 plays by Walker that inning. Good inning for the Knights.
It's a big inning for them.
Yeah, that we will see if they can carry that defensive momentum into their offense here. With Gastra up first for the Knights, and then the top of the order. And the top of the order is what produced those 2 base runners that they have been able to, or they were able to produce in the 4th. And hey, another time through the lineup is giving batters another crack at Mitchin. So we'll see what happens here in the bottom of the 6th inning on the Calvin Sports Network. Leading off this inning for the Knights, as mentioned before, is Lily Gastra. Gastra, the first baseman. Gastra flew out in her first at-bat. Facing Mitchin. Mitchin with 10 strikeouts on the game in just 56 pitches through 5 innings. Gastra lays a bunt down. And I think she either kicked it or hit the ball with her bat because ump called her out. Calvin Coach having a conversation with the ump now. See what the ruling is. First base ump comes over now, too. Ball may have been in foul territory when she touched it. Long discussion here from the umpires. Lots of murmuring among the fans as to what will happen here. The umpires are splitting, and she is officially out. So she must have kicked the ball on her way over to first, and she was in fair territory. Therefore, she is out. So that brings up Valerie Frias, the leadoff batter for the Knights. Frias able to secure a base hit in her previous at-bat.
Now batting Valerie Frias.
See if Frias attempts to do the slap hit again this at-bat. Appears to be. The running towards Mitchin instead of staying in one spot like many batters do. Takes a couple shuffles, and she does get a slap hit down, but fielded cleanly by first baseman Tyra Markham. So there are 2 quick outs recorded by the Thunder, and that brings up number 20, Aubrey Herder, for the Knights. So not the offensive start to this inning that the Knights would have wanted, but see if they can get a 2-out rally going here with Herder. The Knights seemingly trying to do everything they can to try to get at Mixon in, I don't want to say unusual ways, but not just your ordinary swing the bat and hope you hit it hard way. Doing some bunts, some slap hits, some stolen bases, trying to play small ball. And there's a well-hit ball towards third base side from Herder. Bounces off third baseman's diving glove, and she's in there for a base hit. Would have been a very tough play for third baseman Macy Roca. That brings up number 32, Emily Sweetland. Sweetland with the other base hit this game. Shallow pop fly to right field that was able to drop in there in the 4th inning. So, Knights have a little life here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th, down by 2. That pitch fouled up high, up over the press box. So, quick 2 strikes on Sweetland. 0-2 count. Sweetland steps back in. Gets set. Watches that one high and away. Nixon drying her hand off with a little dirt. Noticed her doing that quite a few times this game. This is a relatively warm day for early spring. Great hit there from Sweetland. Gets past the right fielder. And Herder's going to come around to score. And that's a RBI double for Emily Sweetland. And the Knights are on the board. So, big 2-out rally here for the Knights, scoring their first run of the game on a double there from Sweetland, and that brings up Carly Dole with a runner in scoring position. So Dole with a great opportunity now to tie the game with just a well-hit base hit. Should score and score the runner from second and hopefully tie up this game. Looks like Trine head coach is looking to have a talk with his pitcher here, pitcher and catcher. That's head coach Donnie Dankelsfin. Trying to calm them down after the back-to-back hits given up. Big opportunity here for the Knights with runner in scoring position in the heart of their lineup with Carly Dole. Big day for Sweetland so far. 2 for 3 with an RBI double in there. She has half of the Knights' hits currently. She's looking to add a run to that stat sheet as well. First pitch is a ball to Dole. Second pitch is swing, strike. 1-1 count now. Huge at bat here for the Knights. Finally have a little bit of momentum. They really need to seize it going into the 7th inning. Coming up here in a little bit. Strike 2. Don't watch that one by her. Dole needs to protect now. And that one's hit well. High center field. Center fielder. That's Emma Lee was able to make the play. Hard hit ball, but just too high. And so that is the end of the 6th inning. The Knights are able to get a run, however, on the big double there from Emily Sweetland. And so we are off to the top of the 7th with Hunderman still on the mound. She's settled in after first couple innings. And yeah, we'll see you in the top of the 7th on the Calvin Sports Network. And here we are in the top of the 7th inning. Kelvin trailing Trine 2-1.
Now batting Debbie Hill.
Leading off for Trine here is number 23, Debbie Hill. Hill, the designated player today. 1 for 2 with a walk and a base hit. Pitch in there low. 2-0 now. So batters count here for Hill. That pitch, a high strike on Hill. 2-1 now. See if the Knights can carry their momentum from the defensive performance last inning to the defensive and offensive performance this past inning to the now defensive performance this inning. So that pitch was in there for a ball. So 3-1's the count. Calvin fans weren't super thrilled with the call on that, but 3-1. That pitch, swinging strike 2, so full count. Big pitch here from Hunderman, looking to keep the bases clean this inning. Great pitch there from Hunderman. Strike 3, swinging strike 3 that is. And there is one away here in the top of the 7th. That brings up number 25, Macy Roca.
Now batting Macy Roca.
First pitch in there for a strike. Caught that upper outside corner there. Good pitch there from Hunderman. That pitch high and away. Similar area, just a little higher and a little further outside. That pitch just outside, 2-1 now. Look to be really trying to beat that outer half on Roca. Kind of keep her from pulling the ball here. Well, just as I say that, they go to the inner half and jam her on a foul ball. Roca with a big day so far, 3 for 3. 1 RBI to go along with that. Go along with her 3 base hits. And that's a fair ball off the bag. And another base hit for Roca. So 4 for 4 in the game for her. So huge day for her so far. And that brings up number 34, Emma Lee.
Now batting, Emma Lee.
So 1 out here, top of the 7th. Runner on first. Knights are trailing the Thunder 2-1. First pitch delivered, a strike. Outer half there. Good pitch. That pitch hit well, but foul. She really turned on that one, but just a little early. So 0-2 count here. Hunderman looking to record her second out of the inning here. Good pitch outside there, but Lee held off and ball 1. 1-2 now. Another pitch outside, similar area. Hunderman looking to get Lee to chase on one out there. Lee able to stay disciplined and hold off of them. Oh, and on the inside half, kind of jammed her, fouled off. 2-2 count. Hunderman steps back into the circle. Delivers. I went high. So full count now. Big pitch here. Hunderman not wanting to let up another runner in scoring position. Looks to be another foul ball there. Great at bat here from Emma Lee. Emma Lee, the center fielder, made a couple plays out there today. Including one this past inning. Catching a well-hit ball by Carly Dole. That was a great off-speed there from Hunderman. Lee barely able to get a piece of it, but yet another foul ball from Lee. So, full count. 1 out, runner on first. Knights trailing the Thunder 2-1. That's a well-hit ball into left. Looks to be a base hit. And Pepin able to get it in on time to keep the runner on second. So now we have Roca standing on second base, Lee on first with number 6, Emma Byer coming up to the plate. Still just 1 out. So great piece of hitting there from Emma Lee. Really working that count, working it to full count, and then following them off until she got her pitch and taking advantage and putting one in shallow left field. Looks like we have a pinch runner coming in here for the Thunder. Number 21, Elise Boyd. Boyd, a freshman out of Middletown, Indiana. Attended Shenandoah High School.
Now batting, Emma Byer.
Trine involving a lot of their freshmen here on the base paths. I believe all of their pinch runners have been freshmen so far. A common way to get freshmen playing time if they aren't able to make their way into the everyday starting lineup. A pitch fouled away by Byer. So, quick 0-2 count here from Hunderman. See if she can keep her composure here with 2 runners on base. That has been her specialty today. That pitch outside. Hunderman pitching her best today with runners on. That one fouled away. One and two, still the count. Hunderman looking to record her second out of the inning here. Another foul ball. And the ump just called somebody out there. I think Byer. I think she may have stepped out of the batter's box while swinging. Both Byer and coach are not happy about it, but there are 2 away now. So, a little interesting course of events there, but 2 away. That brings up number 4, Keelan Wheaton. That one popped up for the shortstop, Herder, and we are off to the bottom of the 7th. The Knights are trailing 2-1 to the Thunder. Assuming that, Mixon is making her way back out to the circle here. She's pitched an excellent game so far. 6 strikeouts, giving up just 4 hits and 1 earned run. So excellent day for her, but facing her will be Sanborn, then Decker, then Pepin. And we'll see after that. So Knights need to get 1. Need 1 to tie, 2 to win.
Great defense there by Calvin yet again in that ending inning. You know, Trine was able to get some breaks on the bats. You know, they were able to get some good hits there, a double there, and they were able to put a runner in scoring position. But a big break for Calvin with stepping out of the box there on that last play, and then able to get a fly out there to end the inning. So see what Calvin can do. You know, they've been able to break into Mitchin a little bit, but we'll see what they can do here in the last chance that they get in the end of this game.
Yeah, we'll see if this middle to end of the lineup can start to produce some base runners and hopefully a couple runs for the Knights. Because if not, they have not produced any base runners this far against Mitchin. Just the top of the order has been able to, but Mitchin has pitched a great game, and so Sanborn leading off for the Knights this inning. Kelvin coach Becky Hilgert talking with the umpire, looking to see a couple substitutions maybe from Trine. Home plate umpire off to talk to the Trine coaches now. A delayed start to the bottom of the 7th inning here.
Now batting, Taylor Sanborn.
Now Mitchin versus Sanborn. Sanborn's third at bat here. 0 for 2 on the game. Both strikeouts, but see if she can start something off. She has a pretty good bat, so Knights really need base runners this inning and a couple runs. Pitch fouled away, 1-1 now. Sanborn settling back in. Actually working right back in the circle. She delivers. That pitch hit sharply up the middle. Great play there from Mitchin to snag it. Stole a base hit there away from Sanborn. If that got by her, that was surely going to be a base hit. But that brings up number 22, Tori Decker. Decker, the right fielder. Had a great home run last week, Saturday at home here against Adrian. First pitch in there for a strike. Decker with a very long at-bat in her last at-bat with quite a few foul balls. We'll see if that comes around and pays off for her this at-bat and see if she can find out Mitchin's timing on this at-bat. That pitch fouled up and out of play. First baseman Markham making her way over towards there, but ball making its way out of play. Decker settling back into the box. Mitchin coming back into the circle. Mitchin delivers. One's low and away. 1-1 count. Or one and two count. Decker protecting here with 2 strikes. That one hit sharply up the middle. Looks like it got slowed up a little bit by hitting Mitchin and then ultimately cleaned up by the shortstop, Bayer. So 2 outs now. Kelvin down to their last out here this game. Down by just 1.
Now batting, Kennedy Pepin.
That brings up number 12, Kennedy Pepin. So 2 ground outs right up the middle from the Knights so far this inning. First one able to be fielded by Mitchin, and then the second one was able to be cleaned up by shortstop Bayer. But we'll see what Pepin can do here. Pepin, the left fielder. Pitch hit well, but high. Right center field, and is caught by the center fielder Lee, to end the game. So Calvin able to make a little bit of a comeback towards the end there, but ultimately falls short. As a great pitching performance from Mitchen.
Absolutely, and it seemed like, every time Calvin got a little bit of momentum, she'd come up with a big strikeout or a big pitch, to silence Calvin's momentum and completely cut it off. So she did a really good job. Kudos to her for, really keeping Trine level throughout that game. There were a couple times where momentum shifted between teams, but Mitchen was steady in the circle all day today, and she was able to provide a lot of help for Trine to be able to pull this one out.
Yeah, that was a great defensive performance both ways. Calvin holding Trine to just 2 runs, even though Trine was able to secure 11 hits. Trine ended the game with 12 left on base. So Hunderman did a great job on the mound, or in the circle, pitching with runners on base. Only allowing runs to score in the first and second inning. Then after that, she pitched a shutout the rest of the game, but the Knights offense just wasn't able to get much going against the excellent pitching of Mitchen, who ended the day with 10 strikeouts, only gave up 4 hits and 1 earned run. So, we will see what happens in Game 2. We'll see you there on the Kelvin Sports Network.
You wanna be, better bring your best. Who's standing in the front yard, yeah, bring 'em out there.